Wow, Ty is a hard act to follow. I left my job last month, a great job, after 10 years, because I'm looking for a new challenge, and I asked my staff for cake and balloons. When I resigned, I was surprised that I kept being asked, am I retiring? No. Why do you ask? Born between 46 and 64, I am a boomer. I've lived my life on the edge of the demographic curve. I was a hippie in college. I had an MBA and went into corporate America. I was an older mom and a nonprofit leader. Is it time for me to stop? Since 1964, working adults have been promised they could stop in their early 60s. But times have changed. 13% of the state of Minnesota is over 65. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right, go. Stopping productive and engaged work at 65, knowing there's a good chance that I'll continue to live for 20 more years, is really going to be a problem for me and for the state of Minnesota. Currently, there's a shortage of workers in Minnesota, and that shortage is expected to grow. 1/3 of the workers over 65 are now employed, and we now are seeing the number of young workers is dropping drastically. We need to rethink our assumptions, where if a boomer works at a job for 20 to 30 years, she can stop when she reaches her 60s and live for at least 20 to 30 years in retirement. Some people can retire, but should they stop working? Should they stop earning an income? Is it true that older adults are less productive, in poorer health, and less tech-savvy, and that they don't need an income? Working Minnesotans are the highest educated workforce ever, and the productivity is particularly high because older workers dominate today. Be calm. The majority of older workers are healthy, and they like working. 62% of them report no disabilities or chronic conditions, and the challenge and engagement of working is proven to help a person's mental life until the minute they stop breathing. The other thing that the tech and aging thing, the majority of older workers rely on tech to accomplish both work and personal tasks, using the internet, Facebook, Skype, and all the other tools we love. When we talk about income, we laugh. Hardly a day goes by that I'm not reminded about how much I need to save to maintain my lifestyle. Figures really range wildly, but the fear is real. We haven't saved enough. And Social Security benefits make up more than half the total income for a majority of those over 65. Postponing taking this benefit can stretch a boomer's savings. And when older people work longer, it helps stretch the whole Social Security nest egg. And then there's the myth of older people taking jobs away from younger people. The amount of mentorship going on in the workforce is exemplary at this point of time. When we look again at the slide that I showed you earlier, you see that the labor shortage is in the ages of 16 to 19 and the 65 plus. Right now, older workers are concentrated in the fields of legal, management, education, and science. Jobs in construction and retail and aging services are going unfilled. Strategies that educate and bring new younger workers into the workforce and encourage aging workers to remain in their workforce are really needed when you look at these numbers. Change is created through recognition of a problem. Federal policy initiatives are beginning, and aging advocacy resources like AARP, the Encore Corp, and the Pass It On Network are engaged on a policy level. In the state of Minnesota, the Minnesota Board on Aging created a 2013-16 plan with this goal: support statewide and community efforts to encourage older adults to continue working in both paid and volunteer roles. What we need to do is to encourage all employers to develop career paths for those wishing to work past 65 and doing some of the things for this older group that they're doing for millennials, like flexible scheduling and working at home. Without the stress and distraction of establishing a career and starting a family, older workers can focus their energy and share their know-how with others, to capitalize on what works and to save money for employers. I'm part of the changing workforce in Minnesota, and I want to continue to use my skills and expertise in the marketplace. I want to continue earning an income so I can support myself when I turn 85, and I want to continue to maintain my physical, mental, and emotional health. I don't want to stop. Thank you.